My name is Tycho Newley. This is Black Friday.
Have you seen this? They're talking about you.
Where it seems that a random subset of people wake up to discover they have transformed overnight into black people. It is causing some consternation, with lawmakers pushing public health officials for an explanation.
I saw my doctor, but she said it wasn't anything to worry about.
You still don't feel any different?
No, not really.
You didn't respond to my text. What did the partners want?
Oh, that... So, I was in my office and I get this call, right? This is Mark.
Hi, Mark. Can you come to my office for a minute?
Sure thing, I'll be right up.
Mark, come in. Shut the door behind you.
We just wanted to give you the good news, Mark. The other partners have agreed, and we'd like to offer you an equity partnership as of this fall.
I don't know what to say. Thank you. This is a dream come true.
It is long overdue, especially given the amount of work you've done for the firm. How long have you been with us now?
9 years.
Long overdue.
Oh, congratulations are in order. Scotch? I'd say it was warranted given the occasion.
No, none for me, thanks. I have a client call in a few minutes.
Well, join us later for a celebratory lunch, huh?
I definitely will. Thank you both.
Yo, congrats, man. Nobody deserves it more than you.
The look on your face says, but...
The look on my face says nothing. I'm genuinely happy for you, my dear, dear friend of many, many years.
But
isn't it suspicious that they offer you a partnership 2 weeks after you changed?
these things take months and years to decide.
I know. Maybe it's a huge coincidence, and
I have been billing something like 2,200 hours a year for the last 5 years.
Yeah, and...
It's not like I didn't work for this. I didn't ask for this either.
Whoa, okay. I'm sorry. I'm just a bit cynical, you know? It isn't like the partners to be progressive and inclusive.
It does help their image to have me there.
Even though you weren't born that way?
Look, how and where you were born is no one's fault.
Well, anyway, be prepared for a lot of side-eye for the next few months.
Why is that?
Because I'm not the only cynical one there. We all know the end thing is to look inclusive. I'm just saying, how inclusive is it to have you?
So what, you're saying that, unlike you, I'm not really black?
No. I'm saying the partners are trying to pass you off as really black. That's the cynical part. I was there as long as you were, and I ain't getting no damn partnership offer.
You're not exactly worse off for it running your own firm, Mr. Tesla McFancy Watch.
Whoa, look, I care about my carbon footprint.
Sorry, I can't hear you over the smug sound of this electric car.
And I also happen to think that having a fine collection of watches to pass on to your children is very...
How do you even pronounce that? What it... DJ Lecouture?
Man, it's Gégel Lecoutre. The J makes a soft G sound like Chagère. Say it with me, Mark. Gégère.
Why not just get some Rolexes?
First of all, you Philistine, the plural of Rolex watch is Rolex watches, not Rolexes. Make sure to remember that at your first partner meeting. Assert your dominance early. Second, Rolex watches are for yuppies who don't know anything about horology.
Jesus Christ, there's a fancy word for fancy watches?
Yes, there is, Mark. I learned it from reading books.
Ha ha, very funny.
Third, I gotta hustle to pay for Alex's kindergarten. You wouldn't believe how hard it is to get him a spot. Man, do you even remember kindergarten? Formative years, my ass.
Yeah, one time this kid stapled his own palm and walked around showing that staple to everyone.
What kind of fucked up kindergarten did you go to?
I don't remember. It was probably the same place I got my law degree.
Oh, yeah. Now that you made partner, they'll be coming around asking you for some money.
Ha! They can get fuck all out of me. Maybe you should leave them one of your fancy watches.
I will if they pronounce JJ Lecoutre right.
How old is Alex right now? 4?
You know what? Yeah, he reminds me a lot of you, surprisingly.
How's that?
Complaining all the time, needs help with his shoelaces, and when he's really stressed out, he hits a bottle real hard.
Sure. Let's pick on the freshly minted black guy.
Nah, man, but seriously, how you holding up?
It's different. In the strangest ways.
How do you mean?
Well, now I've noticed how people just look at me. See that lady over there looking at us on the crosswalk?
Yeah.
Is she doing that because there are 2 black guys in a car?
Man, probably. But you'll get over it.
It's more like I never noticed it before. Maybe people always looked.
Trust me, they didn't.
And another thing, last night I was at this burger place, but it was late and I couldn't tell if the place was open, so I asked this dude standing by the door if they were still open, and you wouldn't believe what he said to me.
What did he say?
He said, "Sorry, I don't have any change."
Yo, what the fuck?
I know.
Yo, so was it open?
The burger place? Yeah. I keep walking by the place now, hoping to see that guy again.
Why?
I think I just enjoy making him uncomfortable.
You were consummately fucked up, you know that? Alex asked me what color it was a few days ago. Not sure if it was something he heard.
What did you say?
Psh, same thing my parents did when I asked. I deflected. Asked him what color he thought he was.
Which was?
Dark brown with brown eyes? That's what he said.
Nothing. Just thinking. If I had kids now, would they be, given my circumstances?
What, white? Would that even matter to you?
Well, no. I don't know. I never really gave it any real thought.
Alex's mother is white.
Yeah, I remember Emma. Do you still talk?
Dude, we got back together 2 years ago. You were just over for dinner last month.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, but seriously, do you care what color your kids would be?
I guess I do. But it sounds fucked up to say. I mean, your kid is half white, but I guess he counts as black?
That's because whiteness is a kind of fucked up concept to begin with.
What?
No, seriously, think about it. My kid is just as much white as he is black, but because of me, none of his whiteness counts. That's just classic white supremacy. Can't tolerate the slightest bit of impurity.
Well, I wouldn't call it corrupted.
It's like whiteness is this thing that has to be preserved and maintained, but blackness is a thing that just spreads and needs to be contained.
Oh, wait a second. I never said.
I know you didn't. Yo, let's just drop it.
All right. I need to ask you a really insensitive question.
I won't throw you out of a moving car, so go for it.
Does Alex get a leg up because he's... you know.
Biracial? Diverse? I don't know. Though you did remind me of a fucked up thing I read on the kindergarten subreddit.
There's a kindergarten subreddit?
There's a subreddit for everything.
What did it say?
The poster was complaining that their kid didn't get a spot, and that it probably went to a minority student.
How did he know that was the reason?
Yo, beats me. But that's not the fucked up part. The fucked up part is that he wrote he didn't mind the spot going to a minority kid, structural racism and all. He wanted to know if the kid who got the spot was a real minority.
I'll bite. What's a fake minority?
He means like you, maybe. Or an Asian kid with good test scores. Or black and upper middle class.
Why do you still read Reddit? It's a cesspool.
An informative cesspool. Anyway, this guy was saying that Congress is going to pass a law about it soon.
What? A law that says you can't legally count as black if you weren't born black?
They don't need to make a law for that. Basically, it'll be like an ID check. If you, change, you get the ID card.
Race-based ID cards. The courts will flip a shit.
Don't be so sure, man. Remember what Andrew Jackson said about the Supreme Court.
Let Mr. Marshall enforce his ruling, yeah.
Anyway, here we are.
Thanks for the lift, man.
Not a problem. Call me if you need anything, alright?
I will.
The role of Graham was played by Cornelius Mohr.
The role of Mark was played by Jody Harvey.
The partners were played by Cornelius Mohr and Whitney Johnson.
The newsreader was played by Anairis Quinones.